Welcome back to the channel. Stephen Fox here from Upkeep Media. In today's video, I want to walk you through how we helped a local property management company in Phoenix generate 400 leads in a 12-month period. So without further ado, let's hop on over to my screen where I'll walk you through the success we were able to achieve for this local property management company. Now that we're on my screen, I'm going to take you through quickly what we did to help SGI Phoenix Property Management grow by 93 new properties under management. Now, just a quick caveat, the 93 new properties under management is not the total amount of doors that they added. They actually added more than this. However, they also lost clients, which is a very normal thing in property management throughout the course of the year. So 93 new doors is what their net addition was after accounting for properties that they lost throughout the course of the year as well. So when SGI Phoenix Property Management came into contact with us, they had really aggressive growth goals. And what we had seen was their online presence did not match what their growth goals were. So we launched a campaign dedicated towards search engines to begin with, because that's usually where we recommend focusing on for property management companies that don't yet dominate their local market. And the reason for that is search engines are usually the best place to show up at first, because that's where your entire target market will be searching. If we compare that with something like social media, running ads on social media, you have to choose a specific geographic location to run your social media ads. And as a result, you miss out on people that are not physically located in your direct market, but that own a rental property in your market. So for example, if someone was located in Miami, but they own a rental property in Phoenix, and they were running ads on social media, they wouldn't likely reach that person that's located in Miami, because they would only be able to run ads to their local market unless they have a massive budget and want to run a national campaign. But that just doesn't really make much sense for most local property management companies. Whereas in comparison with search engines, regardless of where someone's physically located, if they go online and type in something as simple as Phoenix Property Management, they will show up for that individual, whether they're in Miami or Dakota or anywhere, to be honest, in the United States. So we took over their online presence, and what we did was we launched a Google Ads campaign as well as an SEO campaign focusing on the organic section of Google. Now, the reason why we launched both is because think of it like real estate. You want to own as much real estate online as possible. In their market, Google Ads still made sense. Not all markets are right for Google Ads. However, for SGI Phoenix, this made perfect sense in their market at the time that we had started this campaign. And as a result, we launched a Google Ads campaign, and they had a significant ad spend budget as well. Generally, what we're seeing these days is unless you have a significant ad spend budget, Google just doesn't really place much importance on your campaign, and it's almost not worth it if you're going to run ads with an ad spend budget of like $1,000 per month. So in order to help them grow, we launched both of those campaigns. And basically what we had done on the SEO side was we re-optimized their existing website. So they already had an existing website that was well built, it was well coded, and we went in, we changed all the messaging on the website, and we optimized the website, the coding of the site for the Phoenix market better. And then we started creating content on their website targeting different keywords that rental property owners in the Phoenix metro area were regularly searching. So we did research to go ahead and find out what all of those keywords were, and then we launched a content strategy to start targeting those different keywords. We also began a backlink outreach campaign where we were going out and manually reaching out to literally every month. We reach out to hundreds of different companies that are relevant to property management to try and acquire a backlink from their website back to SGI Phoenix Property Management's website. Why we want to do that is because backlinks are kind of like a vote of authority in the eyes of Google. And the more votes you can get in the eyes of Google, the more Google will start to pay attention to you. So by getting backlinks from other websites that are relevant to your business and that have authority, you'll be able to get your website to start to show up higher in Google search results. So we launched the campaign for backlinks, and on a monthly basis, we've been building up backlinks for the entirety of the campaign. And then on the paid ad side, we launched a Google Ads campaign. We created landing pages specifically for their paid ads campaign, and we're constantly performing what we call A/B test, which is where we test one version of a landing page versus another. So just to give you guys a quick idea what I'm talking about with this, I'll pull up one of SGI Phoenix's Google Ads campaign landing pages so that you can get an idea what a landing page looks like. So we'll just hop on over to this tab on my browser, and you can see here, this is an example of a landing page. So when you're running paid ads for your property management company, we generally recommend sending it to a dedicated page specific for the paid ads campaign. We see a lot of property management companies that launch a campaign and send the ads directly to their company's homepage. The issue with this is there's no way to improve the performance of your paid ad campaign if you're running the ads to your company's homepage. And the reason why is because you only have one version of a homepage, and as a result, you can't really perform tests to try and improve the conversion rate of people that have interacted with your ad and click through to the landing page. So we always recommend focusing on building out landing pages for your paid ads campaign. We have many different landing pages for SGI Phoenix that we're constantly testing and seeing which are performing at the best rate, and then allocating the majority of the budget towards the landing page that we're seeing is converting people at the highest rate. Now, we have this paid ads campaign going on so that you know I'm not making this up. Here's an inside look at their paid ad campaign. You can see for the year 2022, when this case study was put together, they spent around $36,000 on their paid ad campaign. So you can see that they had a budget of roughly $3,000 per month to spend on paid ads to acquire new properties for their company to manage. Now, if we just take a quick look at the results that these two campaigns generated, before I go into that, just so that you can see on the SEO side as well, I pulled up their keyword rankings so that you can get a general idea of the type of keywords that you want to get your property management company to show up for. Now, you can see here, of course, they show up number one in Google for pretty much anything property management Phoenix related. So you can see, for example, property management Phoenix, they show up number one overall in Google, and there's around 880 searches per month. Now, I won't show you all of the keywords that they rank for, but just from this quick snapshot, you can see not only do you want to show up for something like Phoenix property management or your city's property management type of query, but you also want to show up for keywords that rental property owners out there and real estate investors are searching. So as an example, you can see here that there are a bunch of different keywords that your target market are most likely searching. So for example, a really good one is usually stuff related to investing. Anything about investing in Phoenix, investing in Arizona, we have them showing up in Google for those types of queries as well. And just so you can see as well that they're actually showing up for this, if I go to Google and type in something like property management Phoenix AZ, you can see right here the first result is SGI Phoenix Property Management. This is their website, just so that you can see that this case study is entirely true. So now if we go back to this case study real quick, the results overall from their campaign was they generated around 400 leads in 12-month period in 2022. Their overall page one rankings increased by about 104%. So when we started working with them, they had around 82 keywords on page one. We doubled that and then some, and now they have 167 keywords on page one of Google. And of course, most importantly, this has resulted in a net addition of 93 new properties under management for them, after accounting for properties that they lost throughout the course of the year. And then lastly, you can see right here that their organic traffic increased by 190%. I'll just zoom in here real quick. So in 2022, they had 25,072 visitors, whereas the year before we started working on their website, they only had 8,630 visitors to their website for the year. So that has accounted in a lot of growth. And then, of course, here you can see this is Kyle Humphrey. He is from SGI Phoenix Property Management, and we actually work with them in multiple markets, but this is just one example of the markets that we work with them in. And you can see here that he's also saying that we help them with their SEO and PPC campaign in 3 different markets, and we've been able to get these types of results for them. So if this is something that interests you and you would like to get the same type of results for your property management company, I highly suggest signing up for our growth marketing session. If you go on our website, there's a Start Here button. Just click that Start Here button and you can sign up for a time that is convenient for you just by filling out this form. and clicking a time that works for you. I'll hop off my screen right now and talk to you in just a second. So now that we walked through that success story, we can see a few things. So some key takeaways are: A, you need to have an online presence if you want to scale your property management company. Don't get me wrong, you need to be focusing on outside sources or outbound sources to acquire leads as well, but inbound marketing is equally important if you're looking to really scale your property management company and eventually manage over 1,000 properties. It's just something that's super important and only growing in importance in today's day and age. The other key takeaway is it takes time to start to get these results. It's not something like month one, all of a sudden you have 500 leads coming in the door. It takes time to drum up the marketing process and to really dial things in to the point where you can be successfully generating 30, 40 leads a month from your online marketing efforts. The other thing to take into note is if you're a property management company currently that is looking to scale their business, looking to grow past, the 100 door mark, 200, 300, 1,000 door mark, wherever it is that you're at, don't hesitate to reach out to us at Upkeep Media. You can visit our website at upkeepmedia.com/growth, like I just showed you on the screen, and sign up for a growth marketing session. It's a free call, and it just allows us to introduce ourselves to you and you'll, I guarantee, walk away with some value from that as well. If you're enjoying this content, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us, and we'll see you in the next video.